Hey guys, it's me, Samii. Sorry I've been away for so long. So many things have been kind of happening in my life. I just moved into a new apartment with my boyfriend. We now have like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's so spacious. We have great light and I'm really excited about this move. Everything's kind of still getting into the right place where it needs to be. So our furniture is arriving next week, I think. We haven't really decorated our bedroom yet. As you can see, it's pretty bare. I'm excited to have a new place and, you know, get the creative juices flowing. It's really nice. We have like an overlooking view of Hollywood and it's just like a really nice upgrade. So I'm really stoked on that. So yeah, I wanted to get back into, you know, doing some YouTube videos, and I'm gonna be actually having a second bedroom where I will be able to make a better studio. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff going on. But today's video, I did a poll on my Twitter, which you can follow me down below, and I asked what you guys wanted me to kind of do content on and like YouTube videos, because sometimes I find myself kind of like lost. I'm like, what should I do a video on? Like, I'm really into beauty, you know, tattoos obviously, and fashion and vlogs and fitness. So I'm like, what do you guys want to see? Like, I really want to know. We did a poll on Twitter. This is what we came up with. You guys wanted to see tattoo videos. That was the #1 choice, and then vlogs, and after that outfit videos, and then beauty videos. So we are gonna stick in those, you know, topics, because why create stuff that you don't want to see? I don't know. And today's video is going to be about how to decide what tattoo to get if you are getting your first tattoo or just getting a tattoo in general. I will go through my process on how I kind of choose what tattoo to get and the area, the placement, and yeah, we'll go from there. So let's get started. First things first, if you're getting a new tattoo and if this is your first tattoo, I would definitely make sure you are super 100% positive as to what you want. There were definitely tattoos that I wanted back in the day, and I'm so happy that I didn't get. Like, I used to want like a Native American girl with like a headdress on my body, and I'm kind of happy I didn't get that, because I kind of wouldn't want that now, and I'm really happy as to what I decided to get with my tattoos. So that's one thing that you guys should keep in mind. Make sure you sit on it for a little bit, think about it. Usually all my tattoos have a meaning behind them, so I would suggest, you know, if you want to get a tattoo, make it meaningful, because it kind of is going to be on you forever unless you want to get a tattoo removal. That is the first step in deciding what you want to get. If you have an idea, write it down. If you have a couple ideas, write them down. Just make sure you sit on them for a little bit and then go from there. The second thing that I would say deciding what to get for a tattoo is deciding what artist to go to. And this is pretty much the most important part, because you're letting an artist, trusting an artist to design something and put something permanently on your body and in your skin. So you definitely want to make sure you research your artist, make sure their work is good, and make sure that, you know, they're not a shitty person. Like, no one wants to get tattooed by an asshole. I'm pretty sure I've said this in a lot of my videos before. Research the artist, and you kind of want their style to go with the tattoo idea that you have. A lot of my artists can pretty much do any style, so I'm really stoked about that. But some artists usually only kind of stick in a realm of exactly what they can do, such as geometrical tattoos. A lot of those artists only kind of do that. New school, old school. Like, there's a lot of artists that have specific things that they're good at, but a great artist will be good at every single style of tattooing. Another thing that you definitely want to make sure when you've decided, you know, the tattoo that you want and you decided what artist you're gonna go to, I would definitely recommend figuring out where you want to get the tattoo. In my other video that I showed you guys behind the scenes of me getting tattooed by Tim Hendricks, it was my shoulder, the butterfly, and the butterfly right down here. I actually booked this appointment with Tim. It was probably 6 to 8 months in advance, because he gets pretty booked up with his scheduling. So that left me a lot of time to think of kind of what I wanted and to think of where I wanted it. So I knew I had filler spaces that I needed to fill up my sleeve, and I had a tattoo on my back, but I kind of thought it would be cool to put it on there. And a great tattoo artist is really good at helping you decide what will look good on your body, the placement, and how it will flow with your other pieces if you do have other tattoos. So when I did go to Tim, I had the idea of butterflies when I got there, and I didn't have a design or anything like that. So I told him I wanted some butterflies, one to fill up here and on the back of my like shoulder, arm situation. So we did actually 3 there and then 1 here. And he knew exactly where to place them to flow with my tattoos. None of them look out of place. They're not really random looking. They look like I have like a whole body of work on me. I really like that about, you know, really reputable, respected tattoo artists. They kind of know what is going to flow with your body and how it's going to look. Placement is pretty important. You're going to want to find a place. If this is your first tattoo, you got to think about it a little bit. Like my first tattoo was actually on my foot. So I was like, where was my first tattoo? First tattoo was actually on my foot. So it was kind of a place where not a lot of people saw it. I decided if that was a good place because it's kind of hidden and it's not really out in the public. The second tattoo that I got was actually right here, which is a little bit bolder. It was actually like a quote right here that I eventually got covered up by this piece. When you're picking your tattoo placement, be mindful and just kind of think about your future, I guess, a little bit, maybe. I know a lot of kids and millennials, and in our day and age, a lot of people have tattoos, so it's pretty normal to be in a workplace area where, you know, 75% of the workers have tattoos. I would say definitely try not to get your very first tattoo on your face or somewhere like your neck or maybe your chest or somewhere that's like super visible. Maybe you want to do something in a different area, such as your foot, or maybe underneath your arm, behind your ear, a place where it's like kind of hidden, but you will still be able to see the work. And then if you like the tattoo and if you want to keep getting more, you can go from there. But that's just one thing that I would suggest. So after deciding the piece that you want to get, the artist that you want to go to, and the placement, once you get to the tattoo parlor or shop that you're going to, you're definitely going to want to make sure that it's a hygienic shop and the hygiene is good and it's kind of like a medical grade place. The reason being is because you're getting foreign object tattooed, put into your skin permanently by needles. So you want to make sure that the person is setting up the space for your artist, that they're following the proper hygiene etiquette. So you definitely want to make sure of that because you don't want to contract any diseases or anything like that because you are getting something put in your skin with needles. Just keep that in mind. Usually a lot of tattoo shops are pretty good with this. If you find a good artist, they'll be professional and easy to work with. You finally decided, the place where you're gonna get it, the tattoo, you get to the shop, they put it on you. Do not be afraid to tell them after they put the stencil on you if you want it bigger, if you want it smaller, if you need it moved somewhere. Don't be afraid to like make changes. Don't be afraid to be like, yeah, I don't know, maybe a little smaller, maybe like a little bit over there, because this is gonna be on your body forever. So a lot of my pieces, for instance, like when I got the butterflies done, Tim placed them pretty much exactly where I wanted them to go, the best sizing. I was into it. So sometimes when I did get tattoos though, they would put a stencil on me and I would be like, I don't know about that, maybe we should switch it up. So don't be afraid to tell your artist where you want the tattoo, exactly the size, and if you want anything kind of fixed before they actually start tattooing. So that's definitely a big step because I know sometimes people could be intimidated to speak their mind, especially at places where they're kind of going to be giving you a service such as like a nail salon, tattoo parlor, the hair, getting your hair done. I know it can be intimidating because you're like, I trust this person, maybe they know what's right for me, but at the end of the day, you need to speak up and tell them exactly what you want and where you want it because it's gonna be on you forever. It's really not affecting them, it's gonna be on you. And communicate with your artist because that's the best way you're gonna be able to get the best piece of work. I guess that's pretty much how I would go about deciding what to get as a tattoo, deciding the artist, the placement, the shop, and once you get the tattoo, you're gonna be going through a healing process with your skin. Most of tattoo artists nowadays use new skin, which is kind of like a sticker that goes over your tattoo, which I showed in my video. If you guys wanna see that, you can click the link in the description. Yeah, I will show you guys that video. It's the new skin that they put on, and usually with this healing process, it's pretty much you leave that on for a couple days. If it is a bigger tattoo with a lot of ink, you kind of want to squeeze out the ink. But yeah, you just leave it on for like 4 or 5 days and then take it off, and it's pretty much healed. Also, your artist, please ask them about the healing process, because every artist kind of has a different way for your tattoos to heal. So with me, usually I like to get the new skin because it's very like easy for me to have the tattoo heal and the color comes out great. The plastic wrap, this was healed with a plastic cling wrap, and the color is still definitely in there. It was definitely more upkeep, I'm gonna say. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to decide where and what to get for your first tattoo or for a new tattoo. Let me know down below if you guys want to see any other tattoo videos, and I will do them for you. I hope you guys enjoyed, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at Samii, my brand by Samii, and this is actually a new shirt that's going to be coming out. 9/15 is our next drop, and it says open your mind, and it is a cute tie-dye crop top t-shirt. It's so cute. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I really love it. Shirt's gonna be coming out 9/15, and you could shop our website by thesamiiryan.com. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions below, and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Thanks, guys.